What if the same discipline system that creates Navy SEALs could revolutionize your life? Former military chief Chase Hughes has cracked the code on elite discipline. Today, we're revealing 12 battle-tested techniques that transform ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. If you're ready to master your mind like a warrior, stay tuned. What creates unshakable discipline in the world's most elite forces? Most people think discipline is about willpower, but what if they're completely wrong? What if there's a hidden foundation that makes discipline effortless? Navy SEALs don't rely on motivation. They don't hope for good days. They use something far more powerful, something that works even when you're exhausted, stressed, or completely unmotivated. The secret? Chase Hughes reveals that true authority, and therefore discipline, comes from 5 interconnected pillars: confidence, discipline, leadership, gratitude, and enjoyment. When you strengthen your weakest pillar, the others automatically improve. Elite warriors don't just build discipline, they build the foundation that makes discipline inevitable. What's the smallest action that creates maximum discipline momentum? Here's what separates elite performers from everyone else. They understand that discipline isn't about massive changes, it's about micro-commitments that compound. Think about it. What if you could build Navy-level discipline by doing something so small you can't fail? What if the secret wasn't doing more, but doing less perfectly? The technique. Identify the smallest possible action that moves you toward your goal. Make it so easy you can't say no. A Navy SEAL might start with just putting on workout clothes. A successful entrepreneur might commit to writing 1 sentence. The key is creating a win that builds momentum, not overwhelming yourself with impossible standards. Why do Navy SEALs perform consistently while others struggle with willpower? Your environment is either working for you or against you. There's no neutral ground. Elite military units understand this at a cellular level. What if I told you that your lack of discipline isn't a character flaw, it's an environmental design problem? What if the solution isn't changing yourself, but changing your surroundings? The strategy. Military training focuses on controlling external factors that influence behavior. Remove friction from good habits and add friction to bad ones. Put your gym clothes by your bed, delete social media apps, make the right choice the easy choice. Your environment should make discipline automatic. How do elite warriors maintain discipline under extreme pressure? Most people's discipline crumbles under stress. But Navy SEALs, they get stronger. They have a secret weapon that actually improves their performance when things get tough. What if you could build a discipline system that doesn't just survive stress, but thrives because of it? What if pressure could become your greatest advantage? The method. Deliberately expose yourself to manageable stress while practicing discipline. Take cold showers while maintaining perfect posture. Exercise when you're tired. Practice good habits specifically when you don't feel like it. This builds what military psychologists call stress inoculation. Your discipline becomes anti-fragile. What's the fastest way to change behavior permanently? Most people try to change what they do. Elite performers change who they are. There's a massive difference, and it's the secret to making discipline effortless. What if your current identity is sabotaging your discipline? What if changing one simple belief could transform your entire life trajectory? The identity shift. Military training reshapes identity through consistent action and mindset conditioning. Instead of "I'm trying to be disciplined," say "I'm someone who honors commitments to myself." Act as if you're already the person you want to become. Your brain will rewire itself to match your new identity. Why do Navy SEALs fail forward while others quit? Here's what nobody tells you about elite military training. Failure is part of the system, but they don't just accept failure, they weaponize it. What if your biggest fear about discipline, failing, was actually your greatest asset? What if there was a way to make every setback make you stronger? The failure system. Plan for failure before it happens. Create failure protocols, specific actions you'll take when you inevitably slip up. Navy SEALs have contingency plans for everything. When you fail, not if, You bounce back faster because you've already planned your comeback. How do elite performers sustain discipline without burnout? Most people think discipline means pushing through exhaustion. Elite military units know better. They understand that recovery is part of performance, not separate from it. What if your discipline is failing because you're not recovering properly? What if rest was actually a discipline strategy, not a discipline failure? The recovery method. Military training includes systematic recovery protocols. Schedule micro-recoveries throughout your day. Take deliberate breaks. Practice active recovery. Light movement, breathing exercises, or meditation. Elite discipline requires elite recovery. What makes military accountability so effective? Accountability in civilian life is weak. Military accountability is life or death. The difference isn't just intensity, it's intelligence. What if you could create military-grade accountability without joining the military? What if the right accountability system could make discipline automatic? The system. Create specific, measurable commitments with clear consequences. Share your goals with someone who will hold you accountable without letting you off the hook. Military units succeed because failure affects the entire team. Create stakes that matter. How do elite warriors maintain focus in chaotic environments? Your attention is under constant attack. Navy SEALs train to maintain focus, even in life-threatening situations. They have techniques that go far beyond civilian meditation. What if your lack of discipline is actually a lack of attention control? What if mastering your focus could make discipline effortless? The focus protocol. Military training develops laser-focused attention through specific drills. Practice single tasking. Remove all distractions during discipline activities. Train your attention like a muscle. Start with short periods of complete focus and gradually increase duration. Why do Navy SEALs have endless energy while others feel drained? Most people manage time. Elite performers manage energy. They understand that discipline isn't about having more hours, it's about having more power in the hours you have. What if your discipline problems aren't about willpower, they're about energy management? What if you could have Navy SEAL level energy all day? The energy system. Track your energy patterns. Schedule high discipline activities during your peak energy hours. Protect your energy like a strategic resource. Eliminate energy vampires, activities, people or environments that drain you without giving back. How do small discipline wins create massive life changes? Navy SEALs understand compound effects better than anyone. Every small discipline win creates momentum for bigger wins. It's not linear, it's exponential. What if your biggest discipline breakthrough is just one small habit away? What if consistency in small things could transform everything? The momentum strategy. Military success is built on consistent execution of basic principles. Chain small wins together. Let each discipline success fuel the next one. Track your momentum. Seeing progress creates more progress. What's the ultimate discipline secret of elite military units? Here's the final piece that transforms everything. Elite warriors don't just have discipline, they have a mission that makes discipline inevitable. What if your discipline fails because your mission isn't clear? What if having the right mission could make discipline automatic? The mission method. Military personnel operate with clear, meaningful missions that drive behavior. Define your mission clearly. Make it bigger than yourself. When your mission is compelling enough, discipline becomes a natural byproduct. You don't need willpower when you have a powerful why. These 12 Navy discipline hacks aren't just techniques, they're life transformation tools. Which one will you implement first? Let us know in the comments. And if you're ready to master your mind like an elite warrior, hit subscribe for more battle-tested strategies.